What up, everybody? Sorry, I'm in a little bit late. Had a little bit of stuff to straighten out over on the big block side and got lost. And I'm sorry to the sponsors of the series. Getting up here a little bit late and everybody in the race. But we are getting ready. I need to add a logo. We got to add this NWRA logo to the mix. Let's see, where are they? There it is. We're gonna add this to the logos down on the bottom. We are getting ready for heat race number 3 here tonight, as Chris is going to start on the pole. Dale second, Jason third, Jeff fourth, Noah fifth, Anthony sixth, Clint McFadden and 7th. As we start heat race number 3, is it going to run all 4? That's the question. Top 3 going. It is running 4 heat races here tonight. We go ahead and put up that heat line up there for you guys. Down there around that 4th position. That is the cutoff spot as we get ready for the blue flag. AMX presented by AMS Motorsports Just, the Trim Pro 2 lights here at Bark River, race number 2. What's up, Brooks? I got in late. Sorry about that. As we watch these guys battle into the left-hander. That's going to be Dale. Oh, he blinked out, hopped up in front of Chris. Chris got to put on the brakes. Oh, it is getting dicey here, guys. I gotta fix a couple things. Hold on, we're gonna jump up here. Let's go find the track map. Sorry guys, just got in here late. My bad, definitely my mistake. As Chris leads the field, I think Dale done died in the 07 as Chris leads the way. As Anthony and Jason battle for the 2nd spot. Anthony up to 2nd. Yeah, that's always great. That's always got to be great. I don't know why it's not showing the gap. As these guys run single file forward now. Anthony in 2nd, trying to chase down Chris. Jacob, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As you guys get in here, we are 4-lap heat of heat race number 3. Missed the first 2. That is my bad, guys. As Chris continues to lead the way, Anthony 2nd, Jason 3rd, Jeff in 4th. That side by side for that 5th position. That sucks. I didn't want to miss your wreck. As they battle side by side for 5th, 1 spot out of the transfer spot. It's going to be Noah taking it away from Clint. Clint was a hot rod in the Oval Series. We're going to see if he can do that again here tonight later on. But right now, Pro 2 lights at Bark River as Clint and Noah continue to dish it back and forth for that number 5 position. Here comes Clint trying to dig low through the grass. The lawnmower. Clint McFadden falls back to 6th. Dale struggling way back here in that 07. I got to wonder if that connection issue that had him blinking is creating an issue there. Joseph and James Burke. What's up, Burke? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Yeah. Only top 3 go. Oh, my bad. Top 3, so looking like it's going to be Chris, Anthony, and Jeff going in. Yeah, that's my bad. I misread that. All right, now I fixed the line. 6th to 2nd. Yeah, he's ripping. He is definitely ripping. Yeah, I goofed. I got caught up with the Fulton League dramas. They were going 3 wide. I almost bounced out of that. These guys are fighting for one of the front rows in the Consi. These guys battling it out. Jeff going the wrong way as Clint digs around the outside. We got Noah now to the 3rd spot. Can anybody catch him? Noah now in a transfer spot. Clint trying to reel him in. No, I get it. Running it. Number 7, go Burke. Here comes the battle for that final transfer spot as Clint tries to reel in Noah. We are coming to 1 lap to go this time by. Still another full lap after this. Clint trying to put the heat on Noah, trying to get that position as Anthony has caught Chris. Anthony is ripping in that 217. Can he take the win here tonight? Anthony digging in on Chris, looking for that number 1 spot. Second and a transfer spot isn't good enough as Anthony digs up underneath Chris. Can't get there. They're coming to the white flag. Anthony trying to get anything they can. 1 lap to go as they come across the line. This time by 1 lap to go as they come out the final corner. White flag in the air. We're going to go check on this battle for the transfer spot. Clinton's not there, so we're going to keep an eye on the battle for the lead as Anthony continues to work the back of the number 73. Doesn't look like they're ghosting each other tonight, are they? Ox, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Anthony's going to dig a little wide there. He's going to lose some ground out of that turn as they come down the straightaway. I'm still in oval mode. Sorry, guys. Anthony to the outside. Big run to the outside. Wow, big dig. What a power move by Anthony. Chris is going to try and dig back, but oh! Anthony and Chris both step on it there. Big wheelie out of Anthony. Big wheelie. He's looking to take the win. Chris second. Noah still in that 3rd spot. Clint McFadden not close enough to make a move. Jaden, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. No, Oval's after this. Oval's after this. So Oval will still be up later, Jacob. Anthony digging through. He's got a couple more turns to go to take the win for heat race number 3. He's going to dig that berm. Come around the corner. He sees the checkered flag. He's going to take the win. And heat race number 3, Chris second, Noah third. Clint, you're going to a consi. Good race there. Yeah, Anthony was digging for sure. Now, guys, this is a fixed series, so nobody has a big advantage for setup. This is all about whether or not these guys can wheel it. And Anthony certainly showing that he's a wheelman in that one. All right. Yeah, you definitely do. I don't know if they'll let... I don't know, Zach, can Ox still get in this, or is it too late now? All right, we're going to go ahead and pull up the starting grid for heat race number 4. It's going to be Paul starting on the pole, Matoxin in second, Vandenbush third, Zach. We got Zach Miston in 4th, Luke in that number 5 position, Austin 6th, Jeremiah in that 7th position. All right, they're giving $1 to take out Matoxin. I think I got to jump in this race, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I knew it was 1 or 2 races, but I know you got the non-point stuff, so I don't know. I think it was 1 or 2 races in you could, or that was just a payment. I couldn't remember. Look, I just call the crashes. That's what I do. All right, green flag is out as Paul gets on the gas. Matoxin's going to slide into second. Vandenbush behind him. Vandenbush going to work on Matoxin as they dig through the corner. They're 3 wide for the lead as Paul had a little slip up there, but he sets himself up for the next corner. Big run for Matoxin on the outside. Matoxin to the front of the pack. Just a buck, I'll do it for free. Oh, Nate Matoxin bucking through those corners, but he's got the lead. Paul in second. Vandenbush trying to hold on to third. He's got a lot of pressure from Luke. Man, this is a tough heat. You got Luke and Vandenbush? I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to be in this one. Here comes Vandenbush, Luke trying to dig under Vandenbush. He's got to get back in line. Watching the battle for the final transfer spot as Nathan Matoxin drives away from these guys. The battle on the track for 3rd place. Here comes Vandenbush trying to give himself a little cushion. Oh! Luke gets the berm a little bit on the grass there. Almost rolls it. He still rolls around in 4th. Vandenbush working the outside of Paul. He's going to grab himself. Oh, contact between Paul and Vandenbush. Vandenbush able to save it as he brushes the concrete. good head-to-head battle for third. Worst thing, worst. Yeah, definitely for sure. Oh, cool. He sent you the link. Yep. I was gonna send it to you here in a minute. I just didn't get there yet. As Nathan Metoxen leads the way, Vandenbush in second. Luke and Paul battling for the third position. Paul moves his way up to third. Luke moves his way up to third. Paul back to fourth. Oh, contact between Zach and Austin. Austin's going to be the biggest loser on that one as they flew through the air, made contact. Oh, Jeremiah. Hold on to it. Running that Hot Wheels number 777 as we go back up to the front. Metoxen in the 19, just trying not to step on it as he leads the way. You could, these guys killing it, yeah. Vandenbush in second, Luke in third. Luke has that final transfer spot. Paul slipping away in that fourth position. Unfortunate for him. Here's the battle for fifth. Another good battle for fifth as Zach and Austin keep getting together every time they try to pass each other. Anthony, thank you for the share. Sorry about being late, bud. Kyle, thank you for the like. Anthony, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. As Nathan continues to lead the way, we're watching the battle for fifth. It looks like Luke is starting to close in on second. Vandenbush, though, he's going to dive it in hard. Luke side by side with Vandenbush coming to the line. They got 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. This track is so much longer than last week. I get lost. Here comes Luke up underneath Vandenbush. Vandenbush trying to hold him off. Luke take the pass. A little bit of stutter there for my stream. As Vandenbush pulls the crossover. They're side by side again for second. They're both in, but oh, contact between Vandenbush and Luke. Vandenbush is going to fall back into third. Luke's going to pull out of the corner ahead. Vandenbush going to go back to work. Here comes Vandenbush almost into the back of Luke. What a battle for that second position. Meanwhile, we have Nathan Metoxen up by 3.4 seconds, making 5-6 seconds over Luke and Vandenbush. The kid is taking the old timers to school as he pulls away. Luke, well, they're old timers next to him. Vandenbush tried to look to the outside of Luke, can't make the move. They're going to come to the white flag this time by. Coming to 1 to go. Nathan taking the white flag right now. Here comes Luke and Vandenbush across the start-finish line. 1 lap to go. We're going to continue to watch the battle for second. As if these guys get together, it could knock somebody else in. Could knock them both out. Oh, it is a crazy battle, Manuel. For sure. Luke is one of the best in the sim on these trucks. He's trying to hold off Vandenbush. Vandenbush says, hey, maybe he's not that good. He's going to try and work on the 77 of Luke. Here comes Vandenbush trying to get up underneath him. He's all over the back bumper. If that back bumper could talk, it'd be pressing charges because Vandenbush is all over it. Out of the turn. Jumping around. My buddy calls these jumpy trucks, which is fun. Jacob, thank you for the share. As they run side by side, Vandenbush gets under him. Little door to Luke. That pushes Luke wide. Luke's going to fight back. He gets the spot. Vandenbush into his back bumper. Bad touch. As they come out of the corner, just a couple more left-handers. Here comes Vandenbush trying to dig underneath. Luke gets the run. Vandenbush trying to cut underneath. Through the final corner, 1 left-hand turn. Nathan wins it. Luke second. Vandenbush in third. Wow. What a battle for that second spot. Both those guys were in, but they weren't going to be content with that. Wow. It makes me really miss now. Makes me really miss now the fact that I did not catch the other one. So we got a C main and a B main. All right. So top 4 from each of these. advance to the feature, so we're going to go ahead and put that line up. We got some people going home, unfortunately. Not one person here put... All right. Look at this. Lance has the pole. Lance has the pole in the LCQ number 1. Clint McFadden second. Then we got Thomas Vickers in third. Starting in that 4th position is going to be Jeff. Then we got Zach Clifton, Jason Dill, David, Dale, and Brock rounding out the field here tonight for the D main. Top 4 going to transfer. Hold on. You got to go to AMX at iRacing. I'll go ahead and put that link there. We were just having that discussion. I don't think they have any openings right now as far as whether or not they're going to allow anybody new in. Let me go ahead and click on the screen so I can send you the link or pin the link or whatever. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and reply to Jaden. Oh, hold on. Let's just do that. We're going to go ahead. There's their Facebook. As the green flag comes out, I'm going to go ahead and pin that up. So go ahead and click that Facebook link if you want to go find out more about AMX. It's going to be Lance out front. Oh, we got someone turned around. 2 of them through the grass. Zach Clifton and Dale Farnes off the track. David somehow doesn't pass them both. Back up to the front. Lance leads the way as Clint works on Thomas in that 3rd position as Jeff fights for that 4th and final transfer spot. Oh, he catches the berm. He's going to drift wide. Here comes Brock up underneath him looking for that final transfer spot. Brock's going to slide into that 4th position. Zachary, thank you. What's up, Zachary? Thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Oh, I don't have a regular broadcast stream. Like, I don't charge my broadcast. Lance leads the way, so just shoot me a message. Just shoot me a message, and we can talk about it as far as openings and what kind of content you're doing. Because I do it purely based on content. That's when I decide what to do and what not to do. Derek, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. I know I've had a couple messages here recently, and I haven't had a chance to get back to some, but shoot me a message, and I'll try and get back to you as quick as I can. Single dad life, I got to work, take care of the kids, and then do a bunch of broadcasting, so just be patient with me. Or get on my Facebook, which is in the description, and we can talk sometime. Or my Facebook, my Discord. Sometimes it's a little easier to talk to me there. Lance having a great run in the C main as Clint works. Brock up to 3rd. Vickers back to 4th. He's got company as Jeff trying to break his way back into the top 4. Here comes Jeff up underneath Vickers. Vickers trying to hold on to that last transfer spot. Vickers going to pull him out of the corner as Jeff has to get back in line. Jason Dill a ways behind as we got Dale and Zach even farther back. Zach, you're not going to make it, bud. You better dig. Back to this battle for the final transfer spot. Leaders up ahead trying to battle it out. Clint trying to make a move now on Lance. He gets up underneath him. They make contact. Lance pushes up the track. It's a drag race for the lead as Lance falls back to 2nd. Back into that 4th position as Vickers holds on. He pulls away from Jeff with a little bit of cushion, but Jeff's going to try and close the gap. Let's go, Lance. Yeah, Lance is having a heck of a run. Heck of a run for Lance. Oh! Clint makes a mistake, and Lance gets into him hard. Out of the final corner, they're going to get 2 laps to go. Can Lance hold on for 2 more laps? Both cars damaged. They don't want these guys to catch up to them. As Clint slides up underneath Lance, that's going to be a drag race for the lead. Lance is going to get the position out of the turn, but here comes Clint digging back on the outside, out of the turn, side by side. Good run for Clint on the high side. He's going to get around Lance. Lance slides back to that second spot as we watch the battle for third start to heat up. These guys get battling too much. They're not going to be able to catch leaders, and it's going to reel in Jeff in that fifth position. We might have a four-car battle for the win here as Lance almost just rolls it. In that number 29, he makes another mistake. Lance has just got to get back in a rhythm and get that thing rolling. He's got Brock on his heels now with Thomas Vickers behind him. Good run, though, for Lance as he currently in that second spot. Can he hold Brock low? Brock's going to come down. They make contact. That's going to get Brock sideways, but Brock digs out hard. Lance is going to make a little mistake in that turn, allow Brock to the outside, which is the fastest part through this section. Lance back to third as Brock moves up to that second position. Brock is up 7 spots as the white flag is out. Can Lance hold on to a transfer spot? He's got one more lap to do it. He falls back to that 4th position as Vickers gets around. He's got Jeff trying to reel him in. Jeff can taste it. Jeff trying to get the run on these 3 as they slide through the turns. Lance trying to go back to work for that 3rd position. He makes contact with Vickers. They got to be careful. Jeff is within striking distance, just behind him. Lance makes a mistake. So does Jeff. That's going to save Lance, but Lance has still got to hold on. He continues to lead the field. Brock 2nd, Thomas 3rd. Lance hanging on by a thread to that 4th and final transfer spot. Oh, Jeff makes a little mistake. Can that help Lance finish this off? Lance in that final transfer spot in the number 29. Little contact there. Lance is going to have to cut the course as he got a little bump from the rear. He is digging in that number 29. Clint driving away. Brock Smith 2nd. Thomas Vickers 3rd. We're watching the battle for that final transfer spot. Good racing. In the description, you should see my Discord link in there. Check. Checkered flag is out as Clint takes the win. Brock 2nd, Thomas 3rd, Lance in 4th. Lance does make it. Oh, hold on. I just seen that message you sent me, Lance. All right, so we're going to get ready for heat race number... We're going to get ready for heat race Conce number 2, the B main. I'm just trying to jump over here and grab... All right, let's go ahead and get this to... He made it. He made it. Yeah, we made it, Vickers said. All right, we're going to go ahead and reply to Jaden here. For some reason, it's not letting me reply. All right, Jaden, there's my Discord link. Just go ahead and jump in my Discord. I will be in there later tonight. Let's go ahead and find somebody. Lucas leads the field. It's going to be Lucas. It's going to be Lucas, Paul, Alexander, Austin, Eddie, Zach, Dane, Jeremiah, and Colton for this 9 truck. Conce for the B main. Top 4 transfer. Let's hear it for him. Will we get some more good racing tonight? Andy, thank you for the like. You got to remember, half the time Lance is running like 30 frames or less. His GPU definitely struggles. Green flag is out as Lucas gets on the gas. He's got Paul behind him. Ooh, a little bit of berm action from Austin. He saves it. As we watch the battle for the lead, here comes Paul underneath him. Give Paul the lead. Austin tries to follow suit. Contact for 2nd. Oh, Lucas is going to push Austin up the berm. They make more contact as they come out the corner. 3 wide, coming to the line. Ooh, that's going to push Eddie in and Zach 1 spot out. Oh, contact. Big contact. Zach in that number 71. Currently the first car out. Eddie Farnes is in. Back up to the front. Paul leads the way. Lucas second. Austin third. Eddie fourth. Zach trying to close it. But that's not doing him any good as Jeremiah is up underneath them. Let's go, Turtles. What's up, Brett? What's up, buddy? Paul continues to lead the field. We got a battle for that second spot as Anthony goes back to work on Lucas. Lucas in the number 3 SpongeBob machine. We got Austin in that blue 25. It's Miller Welders in the number 25 truck. He's going to fall back to that 3rd spot as Eddie sitting in that 4th and final transfer spot. And we got a huge battle for first person going home back here. Zach's going to push up the track. Jeremiah's going to take it. The 96 of Dane and Zach get together. Oh, wow. Contact there between Eddie and Austin. Eddie knows it's time to go. Jeremiah caught him quick. Here comes Jeremiah trying to work Austin for that final transfer spot. Getting tight up here. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Jeremiah trying to roll the outside. Eddie slides up high. They're going to be 3 wide for 3rd. Austin is now out. Ooh. Jeremiah hard into Eddie. That's going to cost Austin the most out of all of them, though, as he has gotten pushed way back behind Jeremiah. Jeremiah in the 777, currently the last car in a transfer spot as they battle 3 wide back here for the first person going home. Austin's going to get pushed by Zach around the track. Oh, Zach just pushed Austin all the way around. 0 lift there. 0 lift on that one as Austin basically gets eliminated right there. That's going to move Dane up to that 5th spot. He's going to try and close in. We got a battle up here as Eddie has caught Lucas. Eddie trying to go to work with the number 3 as they come out the corner. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. I'll tell you what, Paul has checked out 2.5 seconds. Lucas, Eddie, Jeremiah. We're going to go back to Dane in that 5th position as Zach back in 6th. Up to that 2nd place battle as Eddie continues to work on Lucas. Looks like we're going to have another great battle for 2nd. Riley, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Awesome. All right. Appreciate it. Oh, little mistake out of Eddie. Little mistake. Paul out front. Lucas in 2nd. Eddie 3rd. Jeremiah in 4th. Dane trying to take that 4th spot away from Jeremiah. A little bit of heat in the chat as Lucas and Eddie go at it. Eddie trying to dig up underneath him. He's going to make it into that 2nd spot. Lucas back to 3rd. Dane working for that final transfer spot. We're going to get 1 lap to go. White flag is out. A little contact between Dane and Lucas as they battle for the final transfer spot. Dane's going to give it back as they get the white flag. Who's going to get that final transfer spot? Paul is checked out from the field, 7.3 seconds. Eddie 2nd, Lucas 3rd. We're watching the battle for 4th. Dane currently has it. Jeremiah is out in that 5th spot. Here comes Jeremiah trying to close back in on Dane in that number 96. This is the battle to watch. This is the one for whether you go home or you get to run the feature. White flag lap here. How hard will Jeremiah push it? He's going to get in the back of Dane. Little bit of bump. Oh, contact as they battle hard for the transfer spot. Only a couple more opportunities for Jeremiah. He's going to dig in. He gets into the door. He turns Dane around. He stomps on the brakes. He lets Dane catch it back. Respect there for those drivers. Dane looking like he's going to go ahead and transfer. Jeremiah got him turned around. It's going to be Paul coming across the line. He's going to take the win. Eddie second. Lucas third. Dane looking like he's got enough cushion. Going to finish in that fourth and final transfer spot. Just can't make any mistakes. Jeremiah all effort back there, but it's Dane going off to the feature. What a crazy race we had there. We haven't seen a bad one yet, and I missed the first two. That says a lot. All right, let me go ahead, and they got a little bit of warm-up. We're going to go jump into... All right. Let me go ahead and jump back into the AMX Discord and take a look at how many laps is it tonight. All right, it's going to be, I would say, so 15 laps, caution, competition caution at lap 8. Anybody who's a lap down gets their lap back, and then we will go on to the final 7 laps. Guys, it is going to be crazy. You don't want to miss anything. James Schultz, what's up, Schultz? Make sure you guys go ahead and give this a like and a share. And I'm going to try and get rid of the heats if I can control my mouse here. All right, and we'll go watch these guys run around a little bit, get some warm-up in. How many minutes is the warm-up? It is a 5-minute warm-up, so these guys are going to work in the track. Zachary in the number 56. Noah's out there. Luke's out there putting in some laps. Lance coming out on the track, just barely making the feature here tonight. Brock in that 46 out there. Vickers. Chris Plumley, we got the Dirty Plum up in there in the 36. Matoxin coming out on the track. We got Mr. Consistency, Nick Nowak, out on the track coming at us. Could he get himself a podium here tonight? We're going to find out. Not a lot of people out there. These guys just trying to get a feel for the truck. Some of these guys been sitting. I probably did. Did you see what I was watching? Well, you hardly see me racing as it is, and it's going to only get worse. Starting a second job in the next couple days. Oof. Look, I'll take welfare before losing my iRacing. I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding. All right, guys, we are getting ready for tonight's feature. Let's see how many total in the feature we got. We got 12 plus 8, so it's going to be 20 trucks running in tonight's feature. You can see people left who didn't make it. Oh, okay. Buck will get them next time. Look, this is hard. These guys are good. There's a lot of really good drivers in here. A lot of good drivers in here for sure. Luke led the quick time so far here in practice. Chris Plumley second. Nick Nowak, Mr. Consistency third. Could he get a podium again here tonight in the 145? Brock in that fourth position so far. Thomas back here in fifth. Noah fifth. Thomas sixth. We got Cody with a K. We didn't watch him race earlier. The 4K out here putting down a lap time. Matoxin looks so quick in his heat race. Could he steal a victory? Yeah, I get that. Burke, we got James Burke fan out there, Jacob. Daniel, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there as we have, about 1 minute left in this warm-up. Getting ready for the feature. Now's the time to like, share, follow, and get a drink. The 4KY. I told him he needs to put a Y next to that 4. I actually just had that conversation with him last week. His nickname is actually KY in my in my Discord. The Dirty Plum. Plumley out there digging, having some fun. Ooh, wow, what a save. That could have been a whole lot worse. That's the 71 of Noah. Having to drive that thing as him and Plumley get together right there. Let's go, Burke. We knew Schultz was going to say that. I figured. I know. Brooks, you know, you had a lot to do all summer long, too, because of the racing. You know, you had too much racing and too much work and too much iRacing. All right, that's going to be the end of warm-up. We're going to get ready for tonight's feature. 20 trucks set to do battle. Let's go through tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole. Oh, my God. I guess I missed a lot. We got Cody with a K in the 4KY starting on the pole. Mr. Consistency, Nick Nowak starting second. Anthony's going to be starting third. Matoxin in fourth. Wow. We got Cody. We got Cody and Matoxin in the top four. There's definitely something wrong there. Banana Machine will not be on the podium. All right, it's going to be Zachary starting in fifth. Expect him to drive up through the field. He is always fast. James Burke in sixth. Chris starting seventh. Luke in eighth. Luke always gets it figured out in the feature, so he should be a contender. Chris Plumley ninth. Connor Berry all the way back in 10th. That is a weird place to see him. Noah in 11th. Vandenbush starting in 12th. Then we got Clint McFadden 13th. Paul 14th. Brock Smith in 15th. Eddie Farnas starting in that 16th position. Thomas Vickers in 17th. Lucas starting 18th. Lance 19th. And Dane Smith, with that last-ditch effort, he's going to finish in that 20th position. All right, guys, we got the picks in the chat. I know. That's all I get, 4 or 5 hours. I get that. 4K EOL for rough driving last week. Is that true? Does he really get an EOL? Oh, oof. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it, Brooks. I mean, I don't get up at 5 a.m., but I definitely get it. All right, they're going to back off the pace car. That is going to put Anthony and Matoxin on the front row here. Cody goes to the back. And obviously the top three from last week go to the back. Jeffrey, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Been a minute. Guys, let's give a chance to thank RTL Refuse to Lift Apparel for sponsoring. Of course, just a trim, AMS Motorsports, NWRA. And there's one more. Anthony out front. Matoxin, it's a green flag. Contact, big contact. Burke stuck in the middle of it. BGM Racing, gotta always thank them. It is a lot of trucks as Anthony tries to pull away. We got contact. Luke getting turned. Barry, we got one flipping. The 46 ends up on his roof. That is Brock. We got a turtle. Who called out the turtle earlier? Top three. Yeah, I remember that. Wow, Brock takes a heck of a roll. Let's go take a look and see what happened to him as Anthony leads the way. I think Brock's just a victim here. Does he get run into? Ooh! The 177 of Paul slides up into him. Brock gets turtled, and that is going to be a tow for him. And he's going to need a little bit of help there. Oh, come on. Of course, my SDK wants to fight me as Nathan tries to move Anthony out of the way. He's going to slide back in line. Battle for the lead between Anthony and Matoxin. as the Dirty Plum is trying to chase him down in that 3rd position. Luke is still back in 8th. Connor Berry back in 9th. These guys want to get as far away as they can as they come out the turn. Jeff, how you been, buddy? As Metoxen on the back bumper of Anthony. Can he find his way around the 217? He is not letting him get away as we scan through the field. It sounds like Vandenbush is struggling a little bit back there. Gets into Vickers. He's going to try and make a move. It's going to be a drag race as Vandenbush gets to the outside. He's got that lip. He's going to rip the berm. Little bit of cushion up there. Oh, he rides up into the sloppy stuff, but he's got a big run on the outside. Vandenbush is going to go ahead and take that spot away from Vickers as he slides up there. Look at some of these guys way back. Dave, Lucas, Cody, Zach. Zach lost 10 positions in the number 56. Oh, he's had to go to the back. That's right. Zach was the winner last week. Oh, contact back there. They get it straightened out. So many guys this week, I didn't have to rush home for work to make, yeah. Anthony continues to lead the way as it started to get a little heated there. Oh, we got contact further up between Clint and Barry. Connor Barry trying to find a way around Clint. Connor still stuck back here in that 9th position. So weird to see the number 29 of, or the 02 of Connor Berry, 28, whatever frickin' number he is today. What number is Connor Berry today? That's a 28 on his truck. As he works, Clint McFadden, he's going to dig up underneath them. Here comes Connor Berry. He's trying to take that 8th position. Clint's not going to go down easy. He's going to run hard on the outside. Berry's going to finally take that position away from him. He's going to set aside that Luke way up there, but Luke's got traffic ahead of him. Burke currently in that top 5 position. Can he hold on? Moving back up to the front. Anthony starting to pull Nathan. Plumley slowly reeling these guys in with Chris behind him. We're going to watch this battle here from 5th on back as Noah trying to work Burke. Luke just behind him. Luke's going to try and dig up as wow, Noah on the back bumper of Burke. They don't turn around. Here comes Noah up underneath Burke. Burke's got the run on the outside. He's going to keep that spot as here comes Luke up underneath Noah as Noah made a mistake. Luke side by side with Noah. It's going to be a drag race. They touch in the air. That's going to push Luke wide. Luke's got to get back in line. Sliding back through the field. Let's see what else is going on here. Nick only back up to that 14th position. Cody, Eddie. Man, what a run. Zach stuck so far behind in that number 56, having to take that EOL. It is tough to pass here tonight. Definitely tough to pass here. Go Jumpy Trucks. What's up, David? Are we going to get you in these next, bud? Or we got to get Chris to do one of these leagues? Well, I'll tell you what, David. You got to be glad you're in the 358. The big blocks got heated tonight. Heated. Anthony leads the way. As Nathan tries to catch him. Nathan's going to try and dig up. He can't do anything with it. Chris Plumley in the 3rd spot. Top 5 pretty much staying the same. The battle behind them is intense as Connor Berry. Oh, Connor Berry and Noah get together. Might have been a little net code there, but Connor's going to get around Noah. Connor trying to make that room and make those moves up to the front of the pack as he makes his way back up to this, or makes his way up to that 7th position. Luke up ahead. Luke's going to be the hard one to pass. Luke trying to close in on Burke. But it looks like... Yeah, let me know if you need any help, Dave. I have some stuff. I'm more than happy to help you. If you need to run some practice laps or something. It's going to be Luke in that 6th position trying to reel in James Burke. It looks like Burke actually is reeling in Chris. So Chris reeling in Burke reeling in 4th place as Luke is reeling in Burke. About to have a 3-car battle for the 3rd position here. But Luke, I'll tell you what, Luke is rolling. He's trying to get up underneath Burke. Little bit of contact there. That pushes Burke wide, but it pinches off Luke. Luke's got to fall back in line. So hard to pass here tonight. So hard to pass. These guys running hard as Anthony tries to pull away from Montoxen. Only 0.4 of a second. We continue to watch the battle for 5th place as Luke continues to put pressure on James Burke. They got to be careful. Connor Berry is reeling him in that 7th spot in the number 28 machine. Here is Luke up underneath Burke. They're door to door. Burke will probably get a run out of the turn here on the high side. He does. He's going to get wheel to wheel next to Luke, but Luke's going to get the angle into the turn. Here comes Berry trying to take advantage and take it around Burke too. Berry works outside as it's going to be a drag race down into the right-hander side by side. Burke slides up. Oh, Berry takes a ride. Berry goes barrel rolling as Burke slid out. Oh, is he stuck? Oh, he's stuck. He is stuck. Connor Berry. Oh, he gets loose. He might have a little neck coat there, but whoa, man. Berry did not need to see that. He falls back to that 4th position as we're going to get ready for the concourse. And this time by, we're going to take a look at Connor Berry and James Burke's contact here. Let's see what happens. Was it neck coat or did Burke really? Oh, man, that was exaggerated. Unfortunate. It did slide out a little bit on Burke, but definitely accidental there. As my SDK is freezing. As Anthony takes the competition caution. Montoxen 2nd. Plumley 3rd. Chris in 4th. Wow. Darren, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. So these guys going to get it set up and ready for the second half of this one. We got a few guys that are going to have to go around, but Connor Berry, man, all the way back to 17th. He can't be happy about that situation. Ooh. All right, so it is a Delaware restart. These guys going to get situated. Oh, yeah, he definitely sent it in on Berry. That was definitely unfortunate for Berry. And that was definitely way exaggerated. But we all know we know Burke doesn't normally move everybody out of his way. Usually people are moving him out of the way, right? All right, we got one car getting a lap back. Is Lucas going to go around? Or Brock? Yep, Brock's going to take it. He's going to take that wave around. He's going to get up and around. Anthony easily out in front. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the sponsors. We got AMX presented by AMS Motorsports. Go check them out on Facebook. This is the Just a Trim Lawn Service Fixed Pro 2 lights. Got BGM Racing, Just a Trim Lawn Service, RTL, Refuse to Lift Apparel, and a new sponsor, NWR, a Northwest Racing Association, all helping out with these. Good night, David. I want to. I end up always. It takes. By the time I get him in, he's going to be caught up and they're going to be rolling. That's the only reason I do it. I have no clue what you just said. No clue. All right, guys. Anthony's going to lead him to the green flag here. Every time I do it, it always seems like I don't have enough time to talk. That's the only reason I haven't been. It's been a while. Anthony out front. Chris Plumley and Metoxen side by side behind him. Can Plumley get around Metoxen? Metoxen's been quick here tonight. Does he have anything for the 217? And don't look too far back because Luke in the 77 is there. When will Anthony fire him off? About to find out. Who's your picks? Now that we've gone halfway through, does anybody want to change their picks? Let me know in the chat. Looks like it's been all Anthony tonight, but Luke just a few cars back. Plumley just behind him. And Metoxen being as fast as he is. Chris is there. I mean, this is a hard one to call as we get ready for the green flag for the second half. Anthony gets on the gas. They're running side by side. Metoxen's going to make a defensive move. Oh, contact between Chris and Luke. Luke's going to push out. That's going to hurt his time. Everybody's got to be loving what's going on back there. Here comes Vandenbush. Where did he come from? He's been struggling all night. He's made his way up to that 6th position. Come on, Burke. Keep your head up. Well, Burke always, the second half always gets Burke. I don't know what it is about those restarts, but Burke struggles. He slips back to 8th, and now Zach moving up to the field. That might be the scariest person for these guys on the track as he sends it in. Zachary making moves, and then number 56. Looks like Lucas asked to take a tow. I didn't see what happened to him. Does anybody have the time to catch Anthony here tonight? Nathan tries to stay in line. Great run for him. Chris in 3rd. Chris Plumley in 3rd. Here comes Luke crowding out Chris in the 73. He's going to move him. He says, excuse me, buddy, as we got a drag race down into the turn. Luke's going to slide up in front of him, but Chris is going to fight back on the inside. Chris trying to fight back. Luke's going to get the dig out. He's going to take that spot. Moves Luke up to 4th. They're going to lose a lot of ground on the guys in front of him as Chris is now 1.6 seconds in that 3rd spot in front of him as the 71 and Noah gets way sideways. Vandenbush into him. Here comes McFadden, and just behind him is Zach. Back up to Luke. Let's see where Luke at. Luke is not gaining on Plumley, I don't think. He's currently stuck in that 4th position. Kind of weird to see him stall out like that. But we got company coming as Vandenbush works the back of the 71 of Noah. We might have a battle here for that 6th position. Right now we got a train going. It looks like Metoxen trying to make a move on our leader. Does Metoxen have anything for Anthony? Could he pull off the upset? Metoxen patiently riding behind Anthony. Anthony trying to run away as quick as he can. Metoxen not letting him. Metoxen in the 19. He's just got to be smooth, limit the mistakes as he continues to roll there behind Anthony. Anthony trying not to make mistakes, keep Metoxen behind him, knowing Metoxen's fast. They almost look like they're driving the same truck. They look identical. Going through the corners as Metoxen mirrors Anthony as they come across the line. 4 laps to go. Yeah, what is up with that? Oh, it's a shorter race. Shorter race. Anthony out front, Nathan 2nd, Chris Plumley in 3rd, Luke in 4th. McToxic. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Zach. Anthony in the lead, McToxic in 2nd, with the Dirty Plum behind him in 3rd. Luke now finally gaining on that 3rd place, trying to get a podium. He's closing in on the number 36. Eddie has issues in the back. He gets stuck. Oh, Eddie wedged on the wall. He's trying to get off. Oh, Zach is gone. What happened to Zach? Oh, we got to see what happened to Zach. That's a big... That's a big issue, and he's all by himself. What happened to Zach in the 56? Oh, he blew up. Zach blew up. Oh, unfortunate there. And I don't know why my SDK keeps goofing up. Sorry about that, guys. As we get back up to the front, Anthony continues to lead as Metoxin tries to dig up underneath him. We got a battle for the lead. Will Metoxin give him the bumper? Zach, answer that. Will Metoxin give him the bumper? I mean, I kind of hope he does because it's interesting in the stream, but it might get him in trouble. Oh, it's going to be hard not to think about McToxic. As Anthony continues to lead, McToxic continues to work his back bumper. Closing in as they come across the line this time by. They're going to get 2 to go. 2 to go this time by. Let's slide through the field. Let's see where people are at. Oh, Luke gives Chris a little bit of a bump. I didn't realize Chris got around Luke. So Luke loses the spot and falls back to 5th. Vandenbush, Noah, and Connor Berry. Connor Berry has only moved up 2 positions in the 8th spot in the number 28. How odd is that? This has got to be one of the craziest races I've seen for these guys. We'll straight line him for that win. Will it end stranger with Metoxin making the move for the win as they got 2 laps to go? 2 laps to go. Metoxin continuing to work that 217. Trying to find any way he can. He's just trying to carry the momentum. You can't do everything the other person does. You got to find a little bit of speed. You got to find a way around. And Metoxin trying to do that, but he is running out of time. Metoxin all over the back of the 217. Anthony hits the bump. Oh, so does Metoxin. They both drift a little wide. That might have hurt Metoxin more. Anthony with a little bit of breathing room. Metoxin's got to reel him back in. He does close the gap slightly through there, at least visually. As they got a couple more turns, and they're going to get the white flag this time by. Metoxin trying to close the gap. He does a little bit there. They got the white flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. Anthony leads the way. Connor did gain 1 more spot. Moves up to that 7th position as Anthony continues to lead. Metoxin trying to close the gap in that number 19. He's giving it everything he's got. Does Metoxin have anything for him? He's going to slide in line. Perfect slide in line there without getting that back bumper. He's trying to close. Little mistake there. He's going to recover nicely. We still got a battle for the lead. Metoxin all over the back of Anthony, trying to find a way around as they race towards the checkered flag. White flag is out. Anthony leads Metoxin in 2nd. Oh, almost contact there, but Metoxin is wearing the back bumper of the 217 out. Here comes Metoxin. Metoxin so good at the end of the track. At this end, as they come around, a couple more lap turns. Metoxin trying to find some dig. Oh, Anthony in the lead as they come through the final corners. It's going to be Anthony with the win. Metoxin 2nd. The Dirty Plum in 3rd. Chris is going to finish 4th. Luke's going to come across 5th. Vandenbush 6th. Connor 7th. Noah 8th. Clint 9th. And Paul in 10th. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We're going to jump up to the front here. Great run for Metoxin. Yeah, great battle. Great battle here. We're going to go ahead and turn off this. We're going to jump down into the Discord. And we are going to wait on that top three. Let's go through the results as we wait for them to park it. Give everybody a shout so we can go jump over to the next server right afterwards. All right, it is going to be Anthony with the win, Nathan second, Chris Plumley third, Chris Spittle. I always never know how to say Chris's last name. That's why I always skip it. And fourth, Luke in fifth. Then it's going to be Vandenbush in that sixth position. Connor Berry in seventh. Noah eighth. Clint McFadden in ninth. Paul in that 10th spot. Cody 11th. Nick Nowak in 12th. Brock's going to finish 13th. Dane 14th. Lance 15th. Thomas Vickers in 16th. James Burke 17th. Zach 18th. Eddie Farnes and Lucas round out the field in those 19th and 20th positions. Let's go ahead and see if the Dirty Plum is up in the Discord. There is the Dirty Plum. We got the Dirty Plum up in here. What's up, Chris?
Hey, how's it going?
Man, they made you work tonight.
They really did, and I mean, they've been getting just miles faster, and I've been slipping, and they were quick.
Out of everybody, I'm sure Metoxin has to be the biggest surprise for you. The way he's come leaps and bounds faster, and Connor Berry is an example like that too. He's gotten a lot better over time too. But man, finishing third in this field that says something, pro or not.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Nathan. I mean, the last 6 months, I think things have really clicked for him. I've seen him, in the Pro 4 even, just really take another step, and Anthony too.
Oh, for sure, all of them. I was actually surprised that Luke didn't make it up there. Connor struggled to make it up 3 spots to seventh. I mean, that just tells you Zach had issues. He ended up blowing up, but he didn't even make it up as far as you'd expect those drivers to make it. And you running third, I mean, you got to feel good about finishing ahead of everybody you finish ahead of. It
Yeah,
might
I
not
don't.
have
I
been
don't
a
have
win.
to. I'm excited to go back and watch and see what happened. I expected those guys to be pushing me out of the way early on in the race, so there must have been some carnage or something. Or not. But I'm excited to go back and see what happened to them.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't we give a shout out to Friends Family Sponsor? And it's good to see you back.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Legion Speed Sports and the drivers, Shenandoah Shine, T-Stone Enterprise for all the swag giveaways when we do some streams, ZK Designs for the stream overlays and keeping my truck on point, Appliance Part Companies, Sim Coach Pedals, Rep CPS, use Dirty Plum for 10% off, Factory Sim Sports, Keaton Tyson, Saucy Susan, everyone else, Nick, Tom, Burke from Legion. Appreciate you guys and you for putting on the stream. And I guess you guys got a big new sponsor, I guess, for this season.
Yeah, they got it's AMS Motorsports.
Right on. Well,
And
appreciate
so
them
that's
too.
awesome too. Yeah. Yep. A lot of good people jumping on board. So, and it's because of people like you coming out and putting on a show like you guys did today. It was a great
Yeah, we're
show.
just
Just looked hard to pass.
it was, but it was a lot of fun. I haven't been on in a while, but I'm eager to get back in these trucks.
Well, good to see you out there again, and hope to see you next week.
All right, you have a good one.
You too. Chris Plumley, always good to have up in here. Now it's time to bring in the one and only Nathan Matoxic. That was kind of fun to call because Anthony was running from McToxic and Dirty Plum.
Yep.
Man, you were fast today. I mean, you dominated your heat, and you weren't letting Anthony get away tonight.
No, I wasn't. I believe I had like almost the fastest truck. It's because I just kept on making mistakes. Some points, like in cemetery, I got pushed or I was pushing, and all of a sudden it just truck wouldn't rotate, and I just could not catch up. And then as soon as I caught up, it was kind of like a little too late to even get a little nudge at him to get him to make a mistake. But otherwise, yeah, me and him ran a good race. Christopher ran a good race. I was just glad to get the good jumps off the starts. That just really helped me out in the long end.
Yeah, it was definitely hard to pass, and when you passed, it had to be early, and you seem to know that. Got those great starts, got to get back in line with Anthony. I mean, how tempting was it to just give him a little bump to get around him?
It, it was a lot. I tried to get him with the caution before the competition caution, but it was just not enough of a bump. I'm just have to start not being so nice guy and start a little door to door because I kind of need those points. And it watching him, me and him just finish that like that, it was really nice to see us just be able to race that clean and be able to just put on a show for you guys.
Yeah, especially a couple AMX regulars in front of a lot of these pros. It just tells you how far this league has gone.
Oh yeah, like Connor, I know he had a bad night, but like practice, I was up there with him like in second and warm ups and everything. It was just nice to see that AMX does have art and R is proving a point that we can compete with the higher up level people.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it just lets everybody know that you are at that level, and you could be considered the higher up people in the near future.
Yes,
Gr-
yes, we
g-
can.
Great run. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
For sponsors, I would like to thank a big thanks to Stealth for hopping on board before the season kicked off. And if you are looking for any mountain bike gloves, look up Stealth and Jeremy Nordstrom and Stealth, and he'll have some gloves for you. And he's also looking in towards getting into sim racing gloves for you guys. Big thanks to Just a Trim Lawn Service and Taylor. If you're in the Green Bay area, hey, let us know. Um, AMX iRacing, BGM Racing, Yes You Motorsports, Minden Tahoe Airport, RM Automotive, and Dead Man Motorsports. Big thanks to you guys, and big shout out to my aunt. She is going through cancer, and I hope for the best for everything for her. And a big shout out to Sam, and everything's going well with her.
Well, good run here tonight. Always good to have you up front, and man, it's great to see you improve as much as you have.
Thank you.
McToxic with that third place or second place finish. We're gonna bring in the winner, Anthony. Man, you dominated, but Metoxin wasn't gonna make it too easy on you, was he?
No, I was ready on the last lap there for him to do some kind of moving on me because I made some mistakes in the final lap there, and I was like, "Come on, Nathan, do something. Why aren't you doing anything?"
Well, I think a lot of it is he was making little mistakes too. I mean, it was almost like you guys were driving the same truck at one point. The moves were so fluent together. You guys were identical. It was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, we race against each other a lot here, and Nathan has always been extremely good at Bark River. Doesn't matter what vehicle it is, he's always been pretty good in it. I'm a hit and miss here, so I was really happy to not have to start in the back for the first time ever at this track. So that made a huge difference. So I was very happy about that.
Now I was talking to Nathan about it. I mean, you guys beat a lot of good drivers out there. I mean, you got Chris Plumley, you got both Chris's, Luke. Vandenbush struggled a little bit tonight, but recovered nicely. He finished sixth. Connor Berry way back in seventh. Zach had his issues. I mean, man, that says a lot about where AMX has gone, and is
Yeah,
that
there's a lot of good top talented drivers that have come out of the workworks to come over and race with us and see what the pro lights are all about. We also got a big influx of new guys just because the Wild West was paid free now, and everybody's kind of enjoying the pro lights all of a sudden. So it's nice to get that big old influx and have a lot of guys here. We had to push back the next race just so that we can get this one finished.
yeah? I got a couple people in the chat saying, "Hey, how can I enter this still? Is it too late to enter?"
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. Registration just closed, I believe,
Yeah,
but I gotta double check with the admins again.
yeah.
But I think it is closed, but I'll double check. Well, if there's enough people that want to get in, we'll might can make a consideration.
Well, overall, great run here tonight. Phenomenal race, and it was super hard to pass, but most people tried to do it as clean as possible. Couple little doors, but that's what the Pro Twos are all about. You got to be happy with tonight's product, and you got to be happy with the people on board. And I'm sure you want to thank them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Obviously, first let's thank AMS Motorsports. They helped us out a lot this year with payouts and hard chargers and all hard charger stuff and all that. So that's been really helpful from them. Big thanks to them. You for broadcasting this.
Even late.
Even late. I mean, I'm sure we still put on a good show for you,
Oh
everyone.
yeah.
Also like to thank Just Trim Motorsports and BGM Racing. They've been awesome to work with every season, and the new one RTL Apparel uh, coming on board to do the knockout rounds.
Hmm.
Which after this we'll get together sometime and we'll talk about that because that's a whole nother ball game.
Well, great run here tonight. Good race, and can't wait to see what we can do on the oval. And I'll come talk to you in a minute.
Sounds good. Make sure everyone be there. It's going to be crazy.
It is going to be crazy. If it's anything like this race, it's going to be phenomenal. All
Absolutely.
right, bud. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Great racing here tonight. We're going to go ahead cut this stream. We're going to be back up in just a few minutes as we get ready for the Pro 2s on Oval. So don't miss that. Make sure you got notifications on. And until next time, be safe and have a good night.